Today we're looking at pivotal tips and tricks to generate real estate leads using Google Ads, so you don't want to miss this one. Let's begin. Hey Atime, if we're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. Question of the day, are you running Google Ads? Let me know in the comment section down below. The first tip that I can give you is to use your keyword planner. Google provides this for free, which gives you the volume, the competition, and the cost for keywords. A common mistake that I see out there is that people create their campaign prior to doing some research ahead of time. Doing research ahead of time saves you a lot of money and saves you a lot of time. And the way that it does that is through the search volume, which gives you an understanding if the keywords that you select even have enough search volume, meaning is anybody even searching based off of those keywords. The keyword planner also saves you money because it helps you identify the low-hanging fruit. It helps you identify those keywords that don't have too much competition and are cheap to advertise. Now, the second tip that I want to give you is to create negative keyword lists. Most people are unaware that this negative keyword list even exists, and it's the easiest way for you to save money when you're running Google Ads. If you run an ad with broad match keywords, that means that Google is going to take some creative liberties and include other related keywords that are not the exact keywords that you gave Google. So what this means is if you're looking for buyers and sellers only, Google's gonna take the creative flexibility of including people that are looking to rent and lease, and that's something that you don't want. So what you can do is add the keywords lease and rent to the negative keyword list so Google doesn't do that, i.e. you're only advertising to your home buyers and home sellers. Now, the third tip is to use auction insights, which gives you an idea of what your competition is doing and how well they are doing when they're advertising on the Google Ads platform. You're able to see and compare your competitor against you. You're able to see their campaigns, their ad groups, and their ads. See their performance so you can measure against them. So not only would you identify competitors that you didn't know you had, but you're able to make changes and monitor how they stack up against your competitor. Now, the third tip is to install your global site tag, which is very similar to the Facebook pixel, which tracks your visitors and tracks the actions that your visitors take on your website. Even if you have no ambitions to run Google Ads right now, I highly suggest that you install this tag because there's a lot of data that can be collected today. Because you see, the moment that you install your global site tag, you can only go back 30 days since the date of the install. Meaning, if I install the global site today, I can only get the 30 days worth of data because I just installed it. One quick favor before continuing, please be sure to hit the like button so this video's reach is magnified and others benefit. Also, don't forget to check out my free Google Ads course, link in description. However, the tag has the ability to go back 540 days, so take advantage of it. Another important tip is to create conversions. Conversions is one of the most underutilized tools in Google Ads today. And most of that stems from conversions appearing to be confusing, but it really isn't. I do have a video in this channel that shows you how to track those conversions, and I'll be sure to link it at the end of the video and down below. And you see, when you install your conversions, you're able to see which one of your ads is actually working, which one of your ads is actually converting into business. Now, be advised that in order to create a conversion, you do need to have your global site tag installed, so you can't get around it. And the biggest tip that I can give you is to use landing pages or squeeze pages. And this is the biggest mistake that I see out there, where people are running Google Ads and directing the traffic to their traditional website. Don't do that. Unless your website is simplified and doesn't have a lot of fluff on it, doesn't have a lot of different buttons that can confuse your audience. Because remember, when you're advertising on Google Ads, you're showing up in the front page and you're showing up towards the top, ideally. So whenever somebody clicks on your ad and goes to a website, they need to be engaged quickly and not be confused, because it's very easy for them to hit that back button and leave your website altogether or leave your page altogether and never gave you their contact information. So in other words, you need to cut through the noise and convert quickly. You don't have much time. And of course, you want to stay consistent with your campaigns. You want to have an offer that makes sense and lines up with your keywords that you're targeting, that makes sense with the landing page that you're hosting your offer on, and that makes sense with your follow-up. You want to be consistent from the moment that you offer something to the moment that you follow up. Consistency. Now they have some important tips and tricks on how to generate real estate leads using Google Ads. You're gonna want to learn how to actually run those Google Ads. So I'll link that video right here, which walks you step by step on how to do that. And if you found value today, please be sure to subscribe so we can talk again soon.